Howdy, howdy, howdy. Please let me know that you can hear this. I am going to trust to know that you can hear this. I am going to trust to know that you can hear this. I am going to trust to know that you can hear this. I am going to trust to know that you can hear this. I am going to trust to know that you can hear this. I am going to trust to know that you can hear this. Okay, let's see here. Mike. Okay, it looks like it's active. It should be active. If you come in and you can't hear me. Hello? Mike. Okay, it looks like it's active. It should be active. If you come in and you can't hear me.
It is wonderful. It is very wonderful. I'm very, very excited. There's been a lot going on. Very excited to be able to share everything with you once we got the check.
Yeah, more snow.
So I am going to take a quick
I can't. I can't. Anyways, so on Lynn's Live yesterday, I had to pick the card type, and it was a Z fold. And Meg and Melissa picked stenciling with pastes, and one picked stenciling with 2 stencils. And then Drea, oh my God, Drea, picked a photo. So I cracked open the old bitty penny papers, and and it was Besties. Besties was the theme, yeah, and teal. So there was teal under here. I used my Simon Hurley. But I didn't like the way it looked. And then there's teal in here, and there's teal in here. So there's teal. So, beyond that,
I don't know what it is. It's shipped. That's all I know.
I think we'll play around with my travel journal that I want to make. Now, this one is going to be for my aunt. So we had gotten this part done. At least the cover is now staying. And then we did this as the back. So we'll just... And then I put glue down there by accident. So I had to stick something there. So I thought that was a good option. And we can stick another one back there just to make it even. We didn't get around to fixing this because the front kept popping up. But this is what we're going to do. So then I had played around with a bunch of these papers. So these are just extra cuts. These are the cuts from the papers. Okay, let's put our inks away because we're not using those. I think I'll put this on the other side because it was kind of, so we'll do that just to kind of keep it even. So here's some journaling pieces that we have, or just some fun fill-ins. I know there's more journal pieces. I just have to figure out where they are. Or I can make some. And then these are just some little pieces for us. And then these are different size pages. So these are the sides that I'm going to have to bind together. because they're just single pieces of paper, and obviously we do not want, like those two, we don't want together. You know, you could do that and that. You know, I mean, we'll play around with it. So these are ones that have to be bound, which we could probably even use some of these strips, even if it's like just a little bit. You know, heck, we could even make a book out of these. Oh, that might be an idea. We might do that. Okay. And then, oh, here's another one. That one there. And then these are smaller folded ones. And then these are the bigger folded ones. And then I did keep them in, you know, in style with their size so that we know what we're getting into. So, let's see. I don't feel like that is enough. Some pretty flowers. Here's some fun stuff. Oh, that might make a fun page. It's a little big, but you know what? Do we care? No. So there's a couple of those, just to kind of keep the tropical theme up, you know? So then again, this is directional, so if we cut this in half, yeah, okay. So I think these pages are fun.
And this is the bigger version of them.
We'll just play around and see what we get. Those are from a different, but you know what? Let's cut some of these up. We need some.
Oh, I will find you. I will find you. And I will get you back in the gem.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see this one.
I got one too. Now we have friends. Hello. Thank you, pal.
Okay, this one I'm just going to fold right in half because that's the direction it's going, so that
Thank you, Tab.
make
Very
it
well made.
easy.
They are very well made.
Even smells like Tab.
Come in, how you doing? Welcome. Good afternoon to you. We are late evening here right now.
So I hope everybody's having a good Sunday fun day.
So are you're sore as heck? Oh no. So are you afternoon Monday or afternoon Sunday? Are you behind us or ahead of us?
And
I don't think there's much afternoon behind us left.
I am going to cut this
These will know which one is the back door and which one's the front door.
Gotcha.
right there.
Very important.
No matter what. So there. Now we have another dual-sided. So we'll throw that one over there.
I was okay.
Aw, look what you did.
These sunglasses are fun.
Tip is sabotaging my bee. Be careful.
So this will be 5.5. We'll cut that.
In the program we use or something. I don't know.
this is pretty non-directional.
I love that Cass is always taking notes. I wouldn't doubt. Is that a Twitch one? Yeah. Oh, there's a new. They've got a new taking notes one. That one's different. Oh, it's got a Halloween thing.
You know what? We're gonna fold this one. And that's this way. And then we'll cut this in half. I think that'll be like a nice little journaling card, I think. A pretty journaling card. Whoops.
So she messaged Krafty and said, hey,
Yeah. Oh, look. Wow, that was way off.
Rosie beat me.
But that's fine.
And Rosie,
Because now we have two different sizes, and that's perfectly fine. This can go with our extras. Again, another one.
I didn't say A, did I? I said A? You did. You did. I said sorry, A.
So again, we'll cut out 5 1/2.
I said sorry, because I say sorry. I do say that. I know that. But I said sorry, eh? Did I?
And then we'll fold in half.
I don't believe it.
And then, of course, your paper is never perfect, but and I think I might just decal some edges, so that'll be fun. We can do that. We can do whatever the heck we want.
I didn't know that. All right.
It's artistry.
Sorry.
It's art interpretation
Guys, I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting through that BRB.
of whatever.
Very loud for me. Oh.
So that's just the fun of it.
That was a raid train, a Danielle Allard raid train, Dino Fest, and it was insane and almost crashed my computer. So, we're going to set
You know what now?
another prediction. We'll do one more. For sure.
Kind of bummed
Thank you for the welcome back, Reese. How was your
that I didn't see I had these lying around in the first place, because I probably
246? 246.
could have done
Take time off of that. 246.
these as the
Yay. 246. That's insane. So loud. Okay, I need to turn this down.
as the front of the book instead of like just finding something for it. Hi, Miss Belle. How are you? Thank you for joining me.
I think it's about there.
I am actually going to be working on a travel journal. I'm just cutting some papers up for it. Are you able to hear me okay? So this is going to be the travel journal that I'm making. And these are just some fun. I'm talking to you, Miss Belle. I'm just making sure that you can hear me well, so. Because I've been having, okay, perfect. I've been having sound issues. the last couple of days for some reason. So my tech might have upgraded and I might not have downloaded the latest. That's usually how that happens. So what are you doing on this lovely Sunday fun day? Do you craft? And if you do, what kind of crafts do you make? I do make a lot of cards. I made this one yesterday on LV Handcrafted's channel, Saturday nights at 5 p.m. Eastern. She does a crafty fun with friends, so a bunch of us go on screen and we craft. We all had to pick different elements. I picked the Z fold card. I'm making this travel journal because my aunt, my cousin, and I are going on a Mediterranean cruise in October for my December birthday, but the cruise is in October. I can't make them go in December. So yeah, I'm making one for my aunt. But yeah, so this was the card I made yesterday. She's cute. Okay. This, I think I'm just gonna cut. So 5.5 is there. So where are we closest to? Oh, we're kind of in the middle of that one. You know what? We're gonna. That's almost an inch more, and if I go this way,
that's okay. This one next. I'm going to try to go a little faster than I did last time.
Okay, that seems to be the better choice. Oh, that's awesome. My son is on the spectrum. I've taken multiple tests as an adult, and if we go by those, I am on the spectrum, and my 2 grandsons are on the spectrum. So yeah, we do. And where I am in Northern Ontario, our government keeps cutting our funding for everything, so then we don't have.
We do. Thank you to everybody who's making this happen.
KY Philly diamond painting.
It's just time, right? Twitch has time.
That sounds from. I wonder if that's the one Drea.
There we go.
Do they go on HSN a lot?
Better. We're out of paper towel. Darn it.
That would be really cool, actually.
Some of this water. JR, welcome on in. How you doing?
Oh, I'm subscribed to you already.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Beautiful artwork.
Of course, for those of you who don't know, Cozy Witch has cozy crafting streams, does needle felting. And then we've got JR who plays games but also does leather work as well. Please drop
Okay,
them a follow.
that's awesome.
I was hanging out with them earlier today.
Yeah, most of the time with junk journals or art journals, we're using up our scrap papers and things like that. But in this case, I wanted it to be more tropical because we are going to... Oh, that's good. How often do you go live?
It's just paper. Paper and time is all it is.
Or do you go live?
And now what we do is we go over it. With the dies again.
I love going live.
So this is going to be, sorry.
Oh.
It's going to look like this, hopefully, if I've done it right. I think it moved.
Okay.
But maybe it didn't.
And we're still getting snow
It did
here.
not move. Look at that. We got that little bit of a bleed happening, but not as much as I want. We're going to dry this a little bit more, and then we're going to run it through to flatten it out.
Yeah, it would be very cool.
And in a couple of minutes, we'll be doing our speed run. We still have time.
No, I want to do this.
Hello, Contar. Thank you so much for the donation. Nemo, thank you for the
Yeah, I could probably make up some
Contar is part of the Krafty Collective as well. Incredible fiber artist. Here on Twitch
paper
and YouTube.
leaning towards that.
And YouTube. You can catch Contar on both. Put this in here. How's your day? Looking fantastic.
Yellow snow.
Were you here yesterday when we were talking about
I wish.
getting excited about food? I don't know if you were here.
You can take medication for your allergies. You can't take medication for freezing to death. I'm so sick of winter. It started early. Didn't have a summer last year. It's like... I just can't.
I don't know. I think Contar's excited about the pizza too. How did the pizza go? You missed the audio? Yeah.
And when I'm doing this, I'm just looking to see how my page is going to look. And if I mean, I probably have paper lying around that I can throw in here too, but for now, I gotta do with what I have, so right now, this is it. Where are you located? And do you mind me calling you Miss Bell, or do you have another preferred name you would like me to call you? Yeah, I'm getting migraines from from our weather. So that's always exciting.
Oh no, that's the wrong color. You know what?
because having winter for 8 months out of the year isn't.
Better to be dark. That's okay. We'll just do the dark one after.
If I do that, then got it. Yeah.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
And is diamond painting your favorite medium? I love diamond painting. I used to do diamond painting every Sunday.
Oh, I guess not.
Called it,
So that to me looked like the darkest one, but
All the gang is here. Glitter, blue,
Sunday
Sunday
blues and diamond painting day.
we just wanna chill.
But I now
Let's hang out and have a laugh. No,
do more.
it ain't a dream.
Yeah, I think they're actually darker for
It's
more.
Mary's
I don't
crafty
think they're white
creation.
for that
And
one.
when she's playing games,
Georgia, nice.
it's Fortnite on her
You
PlayStation.
have friends in Georgia?
If you don't know, then you'll
I've
soon
camped
know.
in
We just
Georgia
wanna have
and
fun.
picked pecans.
We just wanna chill out. Just come and hang out. We just wanna have fun. We just wanna chill out. Come and hang out. Mary's Crafty Creation. Some days we have surprise streams. Just go with the flow. Some days she's playing Fortnite, but
My other
you
journal.
never know.
Oh, this'll be fun.
We just wanna have fun. We just wanna chill out. Just come and hang out. We just wanna have fun. We just wanna chill out. Come and hang out.
See, this is my.
Mary's Crafty Creation.
Oh, cool. Okay. This is a journal I made. And then I changed my binding type. So then I put my happy mail in it. This is the card I received. And then I also put the address. And if I like the stamp, I put that in there. Oh, it's loud? Okay.
I like the sound of that.
Is that better? It's music I made with AI. And then there's a little pocket there. And another. Oh, you can barely hear me? Yeah, so this is just one I've been working on. These were just pieces of paper I had lying around. And then I'm going to laminate this and put it inside so we can stick bigger things in here. And I got a new stamp set, but it didn't quite do what I wanted it to. I may try again. Yeah, so when I get happy mail from my friends and whatnot, I just throw it in there. I'm going to keep these papers out for journaling. Some more postage. I didn't spray this paper before I ran it through the machine, so it split, but we can still use it. Some of this I can still use. This down, well, you could actually still use this stuff, it's fine. So I just, it's going to be the front. Take that. Yeah, I love putting pockets in them because it just adds so much character. You know what? I could even run these through with a embossing folder to give it a little. Still not quite sure what I'm going to do with those two. I actually don't have a P.O. box. I thought I will be getting one. I just haven't gone across to Sioux, Michigan to get that one. I'm just trying to put them in size order so that the height is, I don't care about the width, it's the height that I need. Oops. And then I can play around with them. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. If there's anything I can help you with as far as the Autism Awareness Month, let me know, or if anything else that you would like help with, just hit me up. Mary's Crafty Creations across everything, so you're all set. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And if you could at least hit the thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. That would be awesome. Okay, so now we've got these papers. This feels a little shorter. I swear to God, I know when I'm going live. And okay, so this might be the start of a really good book. I'm not exactly sure what I'll throw those over there. I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom and a little bit off the top, just so it's the right size of paper. I wonder if I hand stitch this. I wonder how that would be. Interesting. You know what? We might try that. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, it was a good idea, but Pixie's bed, one of them, the grocery basket, is right in front of the door on my fireplace where my sewing kit is, and yeah. We can't disturb the dog. Darn it. Well, it's a thought for later, because she will get up. So, it's not like she'll sleep all day. She doesn't. They're old, but I don't like waking them up. So we'll glue it on 3 sides, and I think I might add some washi as a little bit of extra oomph. Yeah, this is not directional, so it's fine. Okay.
I got those Sunday crafting blues, but it's the kind that makes me smile. Cut and stitch my cares away.
Oops.
Sit and stay a little while. If you're scrolling, come on through. We can make a mess and stop. Singing Sunday, Sunday crafting blues. Let's hang out for a while. Some nights turn into game night. Build a ramp, then lose a fight.
No, that's fine, because we're going to put washi tape on it, right? So,
Monday feels a little lighter, knowing we've
now,
cards and clips and cozy chaos, and a lobby man.
let's see.
I got those Sunday crafting blues, but it's the kind that makes me smile. Cut and stitch my cares away. Sit and stay a little while. If you find
I think this one.
we live, that's a little bonus time. Singing Sunday, Sunday crafting blues. Every day can feel this kind.
Probably go with the magenta, but I'm not sure.
I'm going to do it all the way to the edge there, just. Oh, I probably should have put glue down.
Teal's webpage. Right here. We've got
We'll get smart about it on this side.
shop, we've got
Maybe.
video as well.
If the glue will come out.
You can see all of the different giraffes that Teal has made. You can see the blankets, and you can see other things.
Coffee in my favorite mug, blue bread beads on
And
the
here as well.
table.
There you go.
Little box,
Cute little amigurumi.
So, let's see.
like I'm finally able.
Also a shop where you can buy Teal's work.
Sunlight on my cutting mat,
Super
paper scraps like
Okay,
colored rain.
so
I am a fish in Teal's game because I rated in.
Turn a quiet Sunday morning.
You become a fish.
I have family members, probably including myself, that are neurodivergent, and it is autism. They call it
We can make a mess in style, singing Sunday, Sunday crafting blues. Let's hang out for a while.
Well, in Canada, I don't know if they did it in the States too. We call it
While I'm wrestling with
autism spectrum disorder,
when I drop the
I think, or something like that. But Autism Awareness Month is April. But I think in Canada, ours is October. Yeah. in 2023, we changed it to October. It's estimated that 1 in 50 children and youth aged 1 to 17 have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder in Canada. So that's a really high number. And then you also have to remember all the people that haven't been diagnosed. Because like I said, I've taken tests and I would be classified on the spectrum. So, yeah. Obviously high functioning. But my son is also, and he is very high functioning. And my oldest grandson is diagnosed. And he's high functioning, but not as much as his dad. And then my youngest grandson is nonverbal. He started saying some words and stuff. He has a tablet that he speaks with most of the time. It's the cutest little thing. And I'm not just saying that, like, for real, he is. Everybody that's ever met him has said so too, so it's not just me. He is. His hair's like mine and his dad's, curly, fluffy. So that, I like that. And then we've got a nice pocket. Where we could stick in that. So there's a journaling page. Just fit in there. And we need something fun on the front. Something fun on the front. Maybe cut this in half. I don't think I want the whole thing on there. So this is like fully half. So 2 3/4. Now this I'm going to completely stick down only. You know what? We could.
Chad's laughing in the corner. As a weekday sneaks a hello. Didn't think you'd stream on to.
Used to have normal tape up here. I probably moved it.
We take a break for a battle. Drop right back when the storm rolls in. Build a base and paint a bookmark.
This is just masking tape. We're just gonna glue it to the back just so that this stays.
slow day carry the tune. If you're tired of chasing the news,
Nobody will ever know.
pull up a chair, pick a color, loosen those shoes. We're singing that Sunday.
And then we can kind of put that down as a pocket as well.
Weekdays spin like a ceiling fan, too fast to see the blade. But here we sit with a brush in hand, letting all that hurry fade. Let it fade. This that Sunday
Okay,
Krafty
there
blues.
we go.
Cut and fold whatever I choose. Stitching up joy in the afternoon. Let the slow day carry the tune. If your heart needs somewhere to cruise,
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
kick off your shoes.
My grandson has 2 jobs. He's 19 and he bought his own car a year ago. He had bought a used car previously. And then he traded it in and got a newer car when he got his second job. Like, this kid is just phenomenal. He's so good. Of course, there were challenges and stuff, but you know, you get through it, right? I need sparkle on here. I need sparkle. Who cares if it's only teeny tiny? Teeny tiny is better than none.
Sun's crawling,
You know how I do.
feels like the world can finally breathe. Blue gun on the counter, paper scraps all over the floor.
And the music in the background is music that I made on
That I keep dragging out
Sono AI.
Sunday crafting blues.
It's my music. I have the copyright to it.
Stitching up joy in the afternoon. Let the slow day carry the tune. Oh yeah, if you're tired of chasing the news, pull up a chair,
Oops, it's stuck to my fingers.
loosen those shoes. We're singing that Sunday.
And if it's too loud, just let me know. I'll turn it down.
Chad's laughing in the corner
All progress for a future me.
as the weekday sneaks a hello.
Future me indeed.
I don't mind if the edges are
All right.
Sometimes I
not perfect because
Then we're going to
take a break for a
to me that's part of the fun of it.
drop right back when the storm rolls in. Build a base and paint a bookmark. Either way, it's a tiny win. This, that,
And can you believe I got all this washi from 24 washies, and look at how nice they are. $4 Canadian. I mean, come on. I can't miss that. Right? I saw that one. You're coming home with me. Couldn't let that pass me by. Even though I'm on it nobody. It's like, oh man. I think that pops it up just lovely. I like it. We'll stick that ticket in there. And let's just stick Whoops.
Let the slow day carry the tune. If your heart needs somewhere to
Let's just stick a piece of tape, journal paper in there. So we've got this on the front, which I think is really cute. Matches perfectly. And then we've got this on the inside. It needs something over here. You know what? Where did... Oh.
We're going to start this speed run.
What did I do with mine? There it is.
Craft room. She's having a Lunchable and egg salad. That sounds excellent. Chicken?
Well, it might be Sunday or weeknight, and she might be by herself to have a good. Might be crafting up some paper, playing Fortnite.
Kitties? All right.
Might be just having fun, getting things off the
3,
chest.
2, 1, go. I just need the dramatic effect.
And you just never know. But what I know for sure is this: it's always
Hi, Jonas. Or is it Joan? Oh my goodness. Joan, hi, how are you? I think I'm subscribed to you because I've just gotten into junk journaling, and I'm pretty sure I'm already subscribed to you. And so I'm making a travel journal right now. I know, I got these from the dollar store. Like, can you believe that? I'm on a no-buy, but for $4. So this is the front and the back. I'm going on a Mediterranean cruise in October with my aunt and my cousin. So this one I'm making for my aunt. So I just had this nice thick cardboard, and it makes a wonderful cover. And currently I've got this page. I just threw some stuff in there. And then I got this little guy. So my birthday's in December, but the cruise goes in October, so we don't really have any control over that. I'm gonna have to cut the end off this, it's too big. So yeah, so I've just been getting into journaling. So this, I might have bought the other pack too, but I'm cleaning up my desk, so now it's even more of a mess right now, so I can't find anything. But I made this, and this is like my Happy Mail journal. So I just grabbed some papers, and then there's a card I got, and then on the inside I stick who it came from and whatnot, so I can remember. And then these are just papers I had laying around, so I threw them in there. And because it's grown so much, I love this pocket, it's so cute. Because it's grown so much, I'm going to change the binding. I'm going to sew it because it's getting too big. Yeah, I love diamond painting too. This current one is for my aunt. I will be making myself one. my cousin's a guy, so he's not going to be into all this stuff. But I bought a 4-pack of these little guys, and I may take them with me too, just like so you could. I might do something with this and give it to him, but I went bigger because I thought, oh, these are too small, you know? So, like a little envelope, journaling, and even the side. So this is like just a whole pocket page, a little pocket here. So I thought maybe I'll do something like this for my cousin, and then I'm gonna laminate this, and then that could be the cover for him, so then it's not too feminine. And then, you know, so we'll do that. We'll try that and see how that goes. Yeah. Oh, I love when that happens. Holy cow. My spray bottle sprays forever now for some reason. The ink's off. Yeah, so that's mainly what I've been watching lately is junk journaling YouTubes. Now, these particular journals, it's mostly new paper, which is normally not what you do, but you know, things happen. It's okay. And then we can also age them up a little bit. By doing other stuff. And of course, our good old buddy Tim Holtz with his distress oxides have all the right colors to make everything older. And I did kind of want to tea dye some of my papers, so I will do that after. So this is actually the first page for this journal for my aunt. We may put something in there. We will put something in there. I feel that's missing something, but like with all journals, you never know when they're finished. They'll tell you when to add stuff and when to take away. But this is the start for this one. I think she'll appreciate this. So I'm just going to stick it in here. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to do the elastic cord binding in there. Like with my Happy Mail one, I did mountain, like a long piece of paper, and I just did Mountain Valley folds and then stuck the mountain through the paper, the card, whatever, and then stuck a little piece of paper through like a pin. But because it's getting so big now, I think I'm gonna bind it like that as well. Oh, you know what? One of these will probably go in there. Now I printed these on this creamy yellow paper because I thought it gave a more aged look to it. Oh, I hate fussy cutting. I do have a scanning cut that I should run through, but I don't know how these would go through.
It's actually very good. All right. Oh, meds check, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Even with a meds check, I would forget to take my meds. Should I be taking meds?
Yeah, put the lid on the die.
Well, there might be someday or a weekend, and she might be by herself or have a guest.
Okay.
Might be crafting up some paper for playing Fortnite. Might be just having fun and getting things off their
Yours are in
chest.
a couple of hours.
You just never know.
Taking meds when I was recovering from my
What I
medicine
know for
very
sure is this: it's always chill, it's always fun,
don't think it would have been good for me to be on.
and it's always welcoming.
This needs some color though. What color?
And I'm always glad I came.
My favorite, Uncharted Mariner. Uncharted Mariner. We're just gonna,
Is a prediction on
I'm not even gonna really.
remember you normally have Mel and Ronan to remind you? Yeah, I would need somebody to remind me. Actually, Shipper tries to remind me.
You're not crafting if you're not messy.
I'm currently crafting along with you and making crochet.
Be
A
tired
pouch for your crochet hook. Oh, I love
or
that.
on fire,
Yeah.
I love that.
never knows, but she sure does appreciate you when you stop by her.
I crocheted a project bag.
I was gonna punch out all the little things, but I decided I didn't want to do that.
Kuro Shiro.
'Cause what I know for sure
Project bag. Just don't want to get ink on it.
is this:
Cozy gremlin
it's
bag
always
in
chill,
fireside
it's
cozy
always fun,
designed by Kuro.
and it's always welcoming.
And the picture of my bag is on Ravelry.
What I'm always glad I
There, I think that adds a little bit more.
Mary's Krafty Creations is the name.
Yeah, let's just take this little teeny tiny thing. The things we do for our creations, holy smokes. Power there, okay.
Right, there's about 30 seconds left on that. 30 seconds left on that. prediction. Oh, shoot, I
Let's see,
forgot.
is there anything else?
See, this is why I would make my mods work overtime. Crescent moon, that sounds amazing, doesn't it? All right, we're gonna do the
And where are you located, Joan? If you don't mind me asking, I'm actually in Ontario, Canada. If you drive all the way to the end of I-75,
She might be by herself.
I'm right on the other side.
Here we go. I was trying to wait for stream delay. Good luck, good
Might be crafting up some paper or playing Fortnite.
Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be?
Might be just having fun and getting things off the
Yeah, before you came in, Bella was talking about Autism Awareness Month. Of course, the stupid Canadian government changed ours to October. Oh, you're in Alberta. Oh, so another Canadian, eh? I know sometimes I don't say it a lot, but there are days where, for some reason, I go full-on Canadian, and all my American friends make fun of me. Eh? So, as you know, ours got changed to October, because why? I don't know, but whatever. My aunt that I'm making this for is actually in Alberta. She's in Edmonton. They've tried to get me to move out there, but I don't know if I can do those winters. Oh my goodness. It's horrible. I don't think I can. So I think that's good for now. We may do something else later. This, I think I kind of want to make journaling.
You never know, but she sure does appreciate you when you stop by.
I want, because there are a lot of Canadian crafters, but like most of them are American, I want to do something like all the American ones. They do like card swaps or ATC swaps. All the summits are by American people.
You're fighting jet lag, but doing good otherwise. I hope your trip was good. Just recounted your hooks. You're missing one. You're supposed to have 4.
I kind of want to do something Canadian.
Those are the hardest ones to find. Okay.
Oh, I would love to move to Mexico. I can't do winter anymore in northern Ontario. We're getting snow today. It's what is it? Huge. It's horrible. It's -2, but it feels like -10. Like, come on. We're over halfway through April. Mother Nature needs to take her bipolar meds and stop, because I just can't with her anymore. Or Costa Rica. I would love Costa Rica. I told my aunt we're going to spend 3 days in Barcelona, so I'm learning Spanish. And I'm going to find myself a rich husband over there. And then we'll just live over there. Their winters are like nothing.
You never know what will be created. Chill, fun, happy, go with the flow.
Ugh, I haven't been anywhere because obviously this is a big trip, so all my money is going to that. So I may not come back. I know somebody in Alaska that she's a commercial. Yeah, well, I'm trying to win the lottery too, and that's not. See, if he's rich, he can go off and travel and whatever, and just make sure I have nice places where it's warm weather to live, and leave me alone. That's all I ask. Leave me alone. And then some serious ASMR. Probably should have picked a different color. But you know what? Who cares? You know, the secret to a good marriage is, well, I guess if he's rich, we don't have to get married. He can just support me in the lifestyle I believe I should be accustomed to. Well, let's see if my little friend is going to work today. I can't wait till the rest of this glue gets out of here so I can put my Barely Arts in. Yeah, there's actually a couple of scrapbook places that I order from online, because now I try and order most of my stuff from Canada, local craft places. So I have a tab on my Chrome for Canadian businesses. And then I can just shop there. But yeah, like, we don't have to be together 24 hours a day, because that kills everything. You don't want to be doing that. Oh, that's cute. It's missing something, but I love the emphasis, or however you pronounce it. It's missing something. Oh, this? It's the My Sweet Petunia glue press. You get one filled with their Nuvo glue, which is this one. And then you get an empty one, which has my Barely Arts glue in it. And it is a lifesaver. It was clogged for a while and I didn't feel like unclogging it. And it does come with a little holder so that you don't have to keep putting this on. But I had a Krafty lamp behind my desk and I don't feel like going back there to get all the stuff, so whenever I feel like it, I'll go back there and get a lot of stuff that I'm probably going, oh, where is this? It was my favorite stuff because obviously it was on my desk. Oh, I just threw one of my ink blending brushes back. That's great. But yeah, you can get it in Canada. I ordered it from a place in Ontario. They had to special order it, but I think on the sites in Alberta, they did have them. So just look for glue press, and that's your baby. Because I had this little bottle out, and I'm like, no, I can't. Yeah, it does. When you squeeze the trigger, and it's so much easier on your hands. I find that the Nuvo glue does clog a little bit, but I'm almost done, so then I'll throw my Barely Arts in it, and yeah, it's a lifesaver. Like, I waited till a bunch of my friends had it to see what they were going to say about it, and most of them loved it. So, and this is really crooked. So let's deckle it. We like deckling everything anyways. Oh, thank you, Mr. Tim Holtz. We love that product. It still needs something. I'm not quite sure what. But I'm sure something will pop up. So we'll just throw that in our book. So that's all I'm doing, is I'll just throw the stuff in here, and then, because obviously, you know, we're not going to put two of the same papers together. Oh, and then I got really ambitious. This is my big. So I get the Pink and Main Krafty Courtyard kit. I didn't get it. Yeah, that's true. But oops. So this is the box that my Krafty Courtyard kit comes in. So look, that's got a nice size for binding there. And then, so I put this on the front and back. And then on here and here and here. I'm probably going to put leather, but it'll have to be once I bind. I don't know if I'm going to do elastic binding or if I'm going to sew it, so that's why it's waiting. But then I just started, I have this clip, so when I do a page, and I did not like this paper, so that's, I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to do all kinds of things to it. So, and then this, I love this little envelope, it's so cute. Little teeny tiny tag. So I just had a bunch of stuff, so I just threw it there. So basically what I'm doing with this is, if I get an inspiration for a page, I throw it in here. I do have pictures that are going to end up on some of the pages, obviously. And whatever else. But for now, I'm just, like, especially paper that you don't like, then you can just throw other stuff on it to kind of make it so that it is nice. But yeah, so we've got like all this paper and all this paper, so that would make like a really huge journal. I mean, they're obviously all not going to go into one. I'm going to put them into two. And then, like I said, for my cousins, I might throw in. Maybe I'll put that on the front. I've been wanting. Hi, Anne. How are you? How is your weather over there? In Canada, it sucks. My friend Anne is from Norway. I think she has better weather than us. Honestly, I think everybody has better weather than us, so I don't know. So I'm just working on my aunt's travel journal. I've been wanting to use these birds forever. I love them. I adore them. Now I can't remember where I got them from. Oh, I should scan them and then make a whole bunch on a paper. But, like, aren't they lovely? Oh, I'm gonna make it a pocket. Yeah, it's, what did I say? It's -2, feels like -10 here in Celsius. Because I know you do Celsius, and Joan does Celsius as well, because she's in Alberta, Canada. You know what? We're just gonna make this. Everything's a pocket. Everything. Okay, so I think you saw this, the front and the back. I'm pretty sure you were on when I did that. So then today I did this. I took this lemon paper and then I just threw in a piece of journaling paper. You know what? I want to attach that. So it doesn't get lost. And that's just an added little element. So yeah. So, and then this was an embossed piece of paper and I just cut it in half. So the other half's here. And then I did this in here. And then of course our little family journaling. Some washi tape. And then we've got this little, I love this paper, it's gorgeous. And then we just did that. So that's where we got today. Oh, I should glue this other one down before I forget and lose it, because you know that happens. No, one can never have too many pockets. That's, oh. Yeah, this has an extra fine tip, and the other bottle has a thicker tip. So like this is doing those little baby lines. Whoops. Oh my god, I'm out of control here with this thing. I've got to find that lid though. Because we do not want it clogging. Yeah, the My Sweet Petunia. But My Sweet Petunia does the Misty too. Yeah. We love our glue press. And we pass that information on to Joan as well, and then I'll cut the ends off after, but just they're there. We'll throw those in. I have these pages. Like, aren't these beautiful? Like, I wish I would have had these pages first, because then I probably could have made the fronts. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna keep this one for mine, and I'll put this on the front of mine. But that would have been so cute. Right? But, you know, things happen. So that, let's see. Yeah. This is the Nouveau glue in here. I still it does good. It does its job. I don't have anything against it. I find it clogs a little bit more than my Barely Arts. And to unclog it, I have to fight a little bit more, which happened, and I gave up. But I wanted the fine tips, so I never took it out and switched out to the one with my Barely Arts in it. But when this is done, it will be Barely Arts, because Barely Arts is my go-to #1 glue. I got Pink and Main Easy Squeeze in one of my kits, and it's actually good, and it is quite easy. And then of course the tacky glue I use a lot as well, especially when I'm sticking down like fabric and stuff. Yeah, you can refill it with something else once it's done. But they do, when you order the glue press, you get the one with the Nouveau glue, and you get a separate one that is empty. And I put Barely Arts glue in my empty one, which Debbie did as well. And then I've been liking, because this is here and it's repositionable, I've been using this a lot lately. So, yeah. And then, of course, for repositionable, we also have our Tombow dual tip. I have a quick and easy pen, like for really super fine things, but sometimes really super fine things like Debbie does. She puts a bit of glue on her hand and just puts the thing through it, because sometimes that's better. And it is, for sure. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Oh, that's so pretty. Pretty. Oh, that's very Mediterranean. Yeah. This is the small one, the 2 ounce. So you can see it in my hand. And this is the 11 ounce refill bear. I love him. He's so cute. I think there's a 4 ounce too. It's a brown bottle. I have one of those around here somewhere too. I'll probably in my glue bin. That would be smart. So actually Barely Arts has 3. Plus they have their own I forget what they call them. Words are hard. Yeah. But I don't need, like, I would just order this because it's bigger and I can just refill what I have, because I would prefer not to. And then when this is done, I can fill it, like, with my snow, glitter, or whatever, and use these as containers for them. So I'm always thinking like that. So, and then I just refill my small and big one, because they come with the different tips, so that's fine. Let's see. That can be fun. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like this. I think. Ooh, I like that. Of course, it's gonna be a pocket. It has to be a pocket. And do we want it at the edge or do we want it in the middle? Should we make it a long pocket? You know what I could do? I could just make this a side pocket, like here. And then let's find something else. And then put something else on the other side as a long pocket. I forget, Anne, do you do junk journaling? I think you do, right? If I'm not mistaken. Because Joan does junk journals. Do you guys have dollar stores over there? That's a good question. Because we know, like, some of the stuff we get over here, you guys can't get over in the EU. But do you guys have a dollar store or something similar to that? Because, like, I got 24 washi tapes for $4 Canadian. Like, that's crazy. And it's nice. Like, it's stuff I would use. And there's a second one. I think I got it. But I'm cleaning, so I don't know where it is. Oh, yeah. I know. I might go back to work next month. Maybe I should just stay off sick and then retire. That might be an option. We'll see. We will see if I could monetize this, or if I find my husband. Yeah, I can't imagine I left the other one sitting there, especially for $4. I can't. Or it could have been part of the Krafty lunch behind my desk. And if that's the case, it's going to be a little bit before it comes back to the crafting table. Okay. That's so pretty. Oh, you moved. You're evil. Okay, you know what? We'll put washi around it. Yeah, translated it twice. That's okay. Yes, I watch her too. When I... You know me, I have to have my bling, so you know what? That's what we're gonna put. That's what we're gonna put on here. Oops. Yeah, and you can get like bulk washi tape and stuff online for fairly inexpensive. But then sometimes you get like a lot of yucky stuff, but that like is really nice stuff. Like I'll use it all. Probably. So stuff like this helps you cover up little mistakes, like when it's, whoops, when it's think it's from when it was wrapped around itself. I love this thing. Oh. It's amazing. Why does it say Krafty Vámonos Amigas the art supplies down there? Let me see. It better not say that. Everywhere else. Sunday Funday. Okay. Sunday Funday. Okay. What? Restream. I don't know what your deal is, but whatever. You do you, I guess. Every loss was a new cut. Every laugh in my face put a brick in my backbone. Built this song. King Kong on top. Okay. Scooby. Oh, I don't know if I can be hit with something if I... Oh, that kind of did not work.
Got a cardboard castle and a wild bride's plan.
You know what? Okay. My brain's not working. Okay, stay.
One spark of an idea and a mess on the floor.
Is that your time or my time? That's probably your time. Because I think she's in the Eastern time zone, is she not? Okay. Yeah. I'm sleeping at that time. Well, actually, that's a lie. Because with my long COVID, I actually just basically nap. So I probably am up because I am up more than I'm sleeping, honestly. Although I finally got to be able to take a medication. It's off-label. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, I hate getting up early. But I have to get up at 4 o'clock Eastern, 4:30, when I go to work. Because with the long COVID, I can't rush around. So I get up, and like especially in the winter it's hard because I have to dress the dogs. They're little. They have hair, they don't have fur. Chinese crested and a Shih Tzu. So they both freeze.
Got my coffee on the coaster.
And
Little paint stain on my sleeve. Sun crawling through the curtain. Feels like the world can finally breathe.
and then I come in, and then I have to undress them and me, and it's a whole thing. Then I have to have my coffee in silencio. Yeah. My coffee, and then I get ready, brush my teeth, blah, 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 all that stuff. And that takes a while. And then 6:30 I leave for work. And then I sit in my car until it's time to work. Because not that I ever did it, because I always punch out later than 3 o'clock, always. It's rarely that I get to punch out at actually 3 o'clock, so they can kiss my butt. We used to, you could clock out at, we used to say 54 and out the door. So at 2:54, if I was ready, I could punch out. Rarely ever happened. Like I said, most of the time I'm punching out 3:15. So, but yeah, they're not getting a second before. And I know if I go in and I can't just sit at my desk or sit in the conference room, I will work. I can't. Oh, this was a pocket. Mary, what the heck? Let's hope we didn't ruin that. You distracted me. Yeah, so and we got a new supervisor who has no business being a supervisor. And she's just absolutely ridiculous. And I can't deal with her. So she works 7 to 3 too, so I try not to come in any earlier. So I'm not going to close this, obviously. I may have to wait for it to dry a little more before I do that. Okay. Whoops, we forgot. That's okay. But that's pretty. I mean, it was a good idea. And then didn't I say I was going to put this one as a tall one? Or should I? I thought I had smaller things.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, and then we'll make that a top one. But we'll get the pretty, oops, blue.
This is a song about Mary and her crafty little creations.
We'll just deckle our edges because we like to do that. This is probably one of my favorite tools in my tool chest. I also have the one that has like all kinds of different ones on it, but this one's just so much easier. This I know exactly where it's gonna cut. Whereas the other one I have with the dial from Amazon. You know what? I want to ink blend this. Okay. We need a bit of ink blending. I need a little thing to hold all my little pieces. I got so lots going on over here. Whoops. hope it wasn't the blue brush I sent flying over the edge. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that's part of, I'm on a design team in the UK. Go Craft Create. They used to be, I've been with them a long time. The one that runs Go Craft Create, her sister had Planner Craft UK. And that's when I joined the team. So I started on Planner Craft UK. But it was like all paper crafts. I was doing, what was I doing? Scrapbooking, card making, all kinds of things. So, like, it wasn't just the one thing. But then Lou went somewhere else. She got a job in the real world and stopped doing this. So then, and there was other things happening. So for her safety, they shut that down. And then I moved over to her sister's platform, which is Go Craft Create. So, you know what? Where's... Let's see. I've never done that before, but I like it. It looks cool. I mean, I've cleaned up my ink and put it on paper, but that looks cool. It actually looks like it was meant to be with that. I mean, they are from the same paper, but maybe you should do it here too. It's harder to ink one when you're not on the edge. Although I could go in the middle and then spread it out. But it'll probably help me. Thank you, Timmy. We love your products. There, that actually looks really good. Oh, yes, sorry, I will do that. Yeah, I'll give you the link to our Patreon, our YouTube. Not bad. We also have Facebook groups. Nat has written many books on how to use your scanning cut, like step by step. Perfect. scan and cut books. I think, are we working on a Cricut? Because Brian and I think, I don't know. We're going to be doing a Cricut book, I'm pretty sure. And then we did an annual. We did an annual. So some creations that we did throughout the year with our products. And I had helped design, I had designed some ephemera that was Nutcracker related. And then Nat made papers and stuff that went with my Nutcracker stuff. She put her stuff on Creative Fabrica. So if you're on Creative Fabrica, you can follow Natalie Ballard. And that will get you that. Give me 1 second, and I will get our YouTube. Whoops, where's my cursor?
Your boy dinner time coming at you. Get down on it. This is a song about marrying a crafty little creation.
Control. There you go. There's our that and
Krafty creations. She's on the paper craft scene. Gonna use some glue and glitter. Make it shine and sheen. We don't know what we'll do, but it'll be fun. All the homies come around and watch her on the stream. Well, it's a positive thing. No, we don't need to cuss. And sometimes
did we get rid of it?
surprise us. You know she might stream twice. She get down on Fortnite. And I hope you like this song, 'cause it's a
Let's see.
Mary's Krafty creation. 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 Well, Mary's pretty awesome, just in case you didn't know. Go with the flow, she'll say.
I'm looking for craft stuff, and that's how. Oh, I don't. Okay, apparently. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna get off that. Because that's not what we're looking for. But you know what? Let's do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We have a couple Facebook groups, so okay, where are my groups? Hi, Motto Crafting. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. Wow.
Leave your craft, design team project, horizon signs, who knows what
Oh, I'm already following them, so they just gave me a follow back. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I appreciate lurker love. We love our lurkers. heck are all my groups? Am I in the right account? Yeah.
It's the Krafty design team projects. Checks the roads and no signs. Who knows what will happen? No, never happen.
Okay, so this link, Anne, is for our silhouette and paper craft, scan and cut silhouette and paper craft classes. If they want to join that. Okay.
All the gang is here. Glitter, glue, and paper craft.
And then this one is for our books. And then
Let's hang out and have
also a lot of paper crafting and whatever.
it's Mary's crafty creation.
And if you have the books, like the scan and cut books or anything, if you have any questions, you can get answers from there.
We just wanna chill, just come and hang out. We just wanna
Let me just make sure.
chill out.
Oh, I need more coffee.
Mary's crafty creation.
Anyways, okay, that's good enough for now. And if you want to throw those in with your other links, I would greatly appreciate that. Anne is my lovely assistant. She is my biggest assistant, and I'm trying to think of a way to make sure I show her the appreciation that she deserves. So, I'll figure it out. I love this page. Damn, I might not put it in my aunt's book. I'm going to put it in my own. Oh, I'm bad. Some of the paper came up with it, so I might have to. Put something there. Make that a bookmark. No. I love this symbol. Nobody said you need anything, Anne. I just want you to know you're very appreciated. I love this embossing folder. I want to do more with this embossing folder. Okay. Let's just throw that in there. Just
Ain't nothing better on a Sunday.
okay. There we go.
Mary and her crafty creation. She's on the paper craft scene.
Wouldn't that make a beautiful pocket on the front? It goes so good with this. Oh, perfection.
Don't know what to do, but it'll be fun.
Perfection.
Watch her on the stream. Well, it's a positive thing. No, we don't need to cuss. Sometimes she'll surprise us. You know she live stream twice. She gets down on Fortnite. And I hope you like this song. 'Cause it's a
Right, Joan? Exactly. We all. And my friends, this kills me. Like, especially Debbie, and you can attest to this. They don't like to use their pretty paper. It's like, what are you saving it for? Like, if you really like it, take a photograph of it and then scan it. But yeah, like, use it. Because I do this thing on Saturdays. My friend LV handcrafted. Yeah, the wish list, you can buy things on the wish list, but you just say it's in Mary Fisher's, it's to go in Mary Fisher's box, because if you pick one thing, then you'll have to pay shipping, which I don't do. I put everything in a box until I reach the free shipping threshold, and then they send it out to me. Thank you. That's my friend Debbie J. She's crazy, and I love her. She's my spirit animal. She's always saying, I don't use my pretty paper, because why? That's what it's there for. And then you have no legitimate reason to say, oh, I'm going to buy some more paper. Because why are you going to buy some more paper? Because you don't need it. But if you use it, you can say, see, I use it, so I can buy more. See? It's smart. But if you don't use it, like, another thing, if you don't use it, like, why? What are you waiting for? Like, every card you make is a masterpiece. Or journal. Or whatever you make. It's all a masterpiece.
I got those Sunday crafting blues, but it's the kind that makes me smile. Cut and stitch my cares away. Sit and stay a little while. If you're scrolling, come on through.
I don't know, is this my music that I made?
Singing Sunday.
Yep, it is. Okay, just making sure. All the music you hear is by me on Suno AI, and I do believe that the singers, if it's a singer's voice, they do get credited or whatever. It's not being stolen. That's one of my big things. Like, if you don't, no. Yeah. I love this. And then a little pocket there. And then we'll just leave that like that. That's so pretty. But I kind of feel like I should finish that because it looks unfinished. It's driving me insane. So I'll just have to I don't think the music's too loud. If it is, just tell me and I'll turn it down. Oh. Taking pieces of ephemera with us, that's not cool. Okay.
Cards and clips and cozy chaos and a lobby made for two. I got those Sunday
should have just ripped it. It would have been better. Just flip that over.
If you find me midweek live, that's a little bonus time. Singing Sunday, Sunday crafting blues. Every day can feel this kind.
How could it not fit? We took the piece. You know what? Can't have that. Yeah, on Lynn's channel, every Saturday night at 5 p.m. Eastern. So 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain. Yeah, because Pacific is, yeah, because she's in Pacific. Oh, she does like Krafty game shows. So last night we did, pick, skip, or craft. So the 4 of us that were playing the game had to pick what we were. So I picked Z Fold card. Meg and Melissa picked stenciling, but I think it was Melissa said stencil with paste, and I don't know, one picked stencil with paste, so my Simon Hurley paste, and the others said 2 stencils. I did one under here, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so then I took another piece of bitty penny paper and did that. And then it had to be about best friends, and it had to have teal in it. Now under here was the teal. Oops. I don't know. But there's teal everywhere in here. And then Andrea, yeah, it was yesterday. What'd I say? Oh, anyways, yes, yesterday, last night. And then a picture. So this is a picture. So that was my card from yesterday. So that's kind of what she does. And then this coming Saturday, I believe I'm on that as well. It is MCA, Mystery Craft Along, which is so much fun because one of our crafty friends comes up with something. Somebody in the group, not that's going to be on screen, but somebody tests it to make sure it works. And then we just get instructions. We get a cut guide a couple of days before, and I usually do a lot of cutting because I like to have options, and I might actually try to not cut ahead of time this one and see what happens. And then there's on-screen directions, and then we follow those directions, and then at the end we find out what card we were making. So, see, now I need this here because this is really bugging me. But at least it fits there. Okay, perfect. There. So that looks better. Okay, now I'm happy with it. Thank goodness. Okay, we're good. I'm happy. So, all kinds of little pockets. Let's put another chill. You know what? Come on, we got it. There's more family. Oh, Tropicana Club. Let's throw that in there. There. So this book is just coming right along. So we have this little guy. I think I might do something in here, because that's just stark white. But for now, it's done. So then this one, we've got this pocket with the music and a little bit of keys. And then we've got this one with this little pocket, and then we have the family journal page. Okay, and then on the back, just that. So there's that, and then this is this page, the pocket. Yeah, I like that. I wonder if I should do the big one down this side too, like in here. Yeah, somewhere around Wednesday or Thursday. And then the audience can play along as well. But you also don't know what we're making, so you just have to be there and play along and follow the directions. I don't know, I might not pre-cut. Wouldn't that be interesting? That would shock everybody, because they're always making fun of me, asking me how many I have cut out, because I normally cut like at least 4, just so I can have options. But what if I just decide to wait? Oh, that shouldn't be in there. I'm just trying to look. Oh, this will definitely be a journaling page. I'm just trying to find a piece of paper that I could run through with. Because I love this handwriting one, really. I really do. Maybe I'll run through that and put ink. I'll run it through this way and put ink on it. Yeah, and that's why I cut more, because sometimes I'll switch up the paper from something else. Okay, so I just gave my little paper a little spritzy spritz so that hopefully it doesn't break. I'm just gonna fingers crossed. Come on, be nice. Be nice to me. Sunday. There we go. Okay, now can we get... I have all my papers on my machine. Now, I don't think I ever figured out the sandwich for that. I don't think that can be on it. Oh, that would be pretty. I'd love to see that. I think I'm gonna look for some more papers. Okay, that needs a shim at least.
Got my coffee on the coaster.
What? Can we do that?
Little paint stain on my
That might work.
Sun's crawling through the curtains. Feels like the world can find
But I figured this stuff would, well, it's definitely Mediterranean. I might look for like some olives or beach or something. Okay, fingers crossed, everybody.
Sunday, crafting blues, cut and fold, whatever I choose, stitching up joy in the afternoon. Let the slow day carry the tune. Oh yeah, if you're tired of chasing the news, pull up a chair, pick a color, loosen those.
Okay, I'll go look.
Singing that Sunday, Sunday, crafting blues. Chad's laughing in the corner
It's kind of cool.
as the weekday sneaks a hello.
I think I probably should have used maybe vintage photo
Sometimes I just roll with the flow.
or something, but I still like this because the blue
Drop right back when the storm
is a theme throughout here. I should have actually maybe done this on one of the more like one like this. One that was more. This is really Mediterranean. But I like that. That's still going to be nice. I might put this as a page that we need to bind. Maybe I'll take another page. You know what? I'm just going to do this and see. I do too. It's so pretty. Somebody said that they did their embossing folders standing on them. Nothing really happened. Just spritz it. And I'm not too worried about the blue being on there. I might just... Yes, thank you, Anne. See, she's a good mod.
Well, it might be Sunday or a weeknight,
Okay,
and she
you guys
might
gotta
be
come
by
back here.
herself.
You gotta come back here.
Might be crafting up some paper, playing Fortnite.
Let's
Might
try
be
it
just
this way.
having fun,
Let's
getting
see.
things off the
Let's
chest.
see.
And you just
Still
never
kind of needs a shim.
know
Okay.
what I know for sure is
Do a
this.
shim then. Fine. Be that way.
It's always chill. It's always fun.
Yeah, I don't know if it would work, but apparently it did, so...
I'm always glad I came.
I mean, you just need the pressure, so... So there's only a little bit of this turned out nice. I think this is perfect with this one. It's just got a bit of the blue. And then I'll bind those two together. And then those will make a page.
It could be a short stream or a long one. She could be tired or on fire. You never know, but she sure does appreciate you when you stop by. And it's a place I love to go. 'Cause what I know for sure is this.
Oh my God. Just trying to see which way I want to do it.
Well, it might be a Sunday or a weeknight. She might be by herself, I have a guess. Might be crafting up some paper or playing Fortnite.
Oh, I know. I love embossing folders. Oh, so much. They are so useful.
It's always fun, and it's always welcoming. And I'm always glad I came. Mary's Krafty Creations is
And they're so pretty. Like, I have so many that I just need to really...
It could be a short stream or a long one. She could be tired or on fire. You never know, but she sure does appreciate you when you stop by. And it's a place I love to
Oh,
go.
okay.
I know for sure is this.
This way. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit on here.
Well, it might be Sunday or a weeknight. And she might be by herself or have a guest. Might be crafting up some paper or playing Fortnite. Might be just having fun and getting things off her chest.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to do with my friend Delise. Like on Fridays, Delise and I have me Krafty Vámonos Amigas art supplies. So I'm learning to speak Spanish. And she is from Puerto Rico, but she knows the nuances between Puerto Rico and Spain, and so she's helping me with that. So whatever is coming out of my Duolingo that week, she helps me with, and she teaches me some other stuff that I haven't learned yet. And she so we do that Fridays.
What I know for sure is this: it's always chill, it's always fun, and it's always welcoming. And I'm always glad I came. Mary's Krafty Creations is
these little bits can go in there. Oh, I'm off screen, sorry. Exactly. So she knows those nuances. Her and her husband, when they retire, they want to retire to Spain. And I'm like, well then, I'll be there waiting for you, honey. When I get my Spanish hombre. Mi hombre español. So we'll see. I think it'll be fun. Oh, why is this buckling up? What? See, this is why we use repositionable tape so that, okay, I think I've got it good now. I think. Oh, I'm stuck to the page. Oops. That's okay. It's not the first time I'm stuck to something, and it definitely will not be the last. Okay. I think we folded that over too soon, and it didn't have enough room to dry. Okay. Just make it a little bit less. You never know, but she sure does appreciate you when you stop by. You know what? I might just do that. Okay, I think. There's a little pocket here. Hablo un poco de español. Me too. I don't know how to say me too. I'm going to find out how to say me too right now. Let's see. Yo también. Yo también. I'm Stamper Girl. Stamper Girl. Yo tengo dos perros y un gato. Uno gato. Well, it might be Sunday or a weeknight. There we go. That's my buddy Delise. I love her. She is crazy and she's so much fun. Her and I have so much fun together. Although she forgot about me Friday. But in her defense, I only texted her, I think like an hour before we were going live, so that's my bad, apparently, but okay, whatever. So there's a little short string or a long one. I could put no matter the weather, we're friends forever with the little girl.
You never know, but she sure does appreciate you when you stop by.
Let's see.
And it's a place I love to go. 'Cause what I know for sure is this: it's always chill, it's always fun.
I obviously haven't used this particular stamp yet.
Always welcoming.
Just prime it up.
I'm always glad I came.
There are people that there's an eraser that can do this. Like, just run your fingers over it. It's easier. Yo tengo una mascota, una gata que se... Oh, Jet. The kitty cat's Jet. Oh, that's not gonna fit. Darn it.
Well, it might be Sunday
La gato
or a weeknight.
se llama Sweetie. She's my dad's cat.
She might be by herself or have a guest.
Se llama Pixie y Charlie. Papa dogs.
Might be crafting up some paper or playing Fortnite.
Hello, sunshine,
Might
maybe?
be just having fun and getting things off her chest. And you just never know.
Oh,
But what
I might get on there. It's gonna be tight.
is this? It's always chill. It's always fun.
Yeah.
And it's always
Oh,
welcoming. And I'm always
that's a little dangerous.
Mary's Krafty Creations is the name.
Don't need to be like Debbie. Well, the gato is my dad's. And the dogs are mine. Charlie I inherited from my mom when she passed. And Pixie I got rehomed when I worked at the hospital in Windsor. One of my co-workers was wanting to rehome her because they didn't have enough time to do all the stuff with her.
And it's a place I love to go. 'Cause what I know for sure.
So, and the dogs are 16, and Sweetie, she's 8. Oh my god, I've been here for 8 years. Moving back to my hometown was because it's one of the worst places in Ontario, and it has been for the last few years.
Yeah. Sunday paper,
there's nothing to do here. It's really sad. And I know the drug epidemic is everywhere, but like it's really bad here because it's a small town. So the per capita wasted on everybody is it's horrendous. Oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot to spray it. Where'd my magnet go? I always lose it. Always. Oh, there it is. Like just out of control. It just keeps going and going forever. It doesn't stop.
Sunday paper, so much fun.
That sounds right. I call my dad's cat Kitten too because she's tiny. She's tiny like a kitten. And she's a troublemaker. She's so cute though. I've never seen, she's kind of like a calico, but I've never seen a calico with her coloring. Like, she's just beautiful. But she's mean to Charlie. He'll be sleeping and she'll walk up to him and she'll attack him and stuff. She's mean. She's just mean. I forget what just fell. It's so dark underneath my desk I can't see, so I don't know. We don't want to lose that. I don't know if I'm going to color it in. I kind of like it like that. Oh, that's cute. It needs journaling probably, or I don't know. Maybe just space to put pictures in there because of the, I like that. That turned out nice. Alright. So we've got this one now. And we've got this little one that needs some color. And we got this little guy. And then we got this little guy. So that's what we've got for today. Necesito pasear a los perros. I need to walk the dogs. So I think we're gonna call that. Oh my god, I've almost been on for 3 hours. Boy. Okay. It's been a while since I've done a 3-hour stream. But I appreciate everybody. And don't forget Friday night at 5 p.m. Eastern. You can join Delise and I for Krafty Vámonos, Amigas y Art Supplies. I think I want to change that to craft supplies. I don't like art supplies. But I'll have to talk to her about it. But I like craft supplies better. And that, again, is 5 p.m. Eastern. My Twitch or YouTube, whichever. And then on next Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, we do our Sunday Funday again. And once the dog moves, I think I'm going to look into... I want to try hand stitching because I don't really have room on my desk for the sewing machine. I'm in a very small area. Very small. I'm squished. When do you go live, Jones? Or do you just upload videos? Plug yourself. Brag about your stuff. Chris, how's it going, buddy? I've been on for 3 hours. Can you believe that? I'll show you what I did, though. So this is my aunt's travel journal I'm making for her for when we go on our Mediterranean cruise. And then we put that in there. Mountains, so that's 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Oh, so maybe I might be able... words are hard. I might be able to raid off to you on Fridays, maybe, depending on how long Delise and I are, because she goes on Fridays at 9 p.m. too, for her own stuff. She uses all her whatever she has in her stash. And then, oh yeah, I'm showing Chris. So I've got this. I did this little guy. I don't think I'm gonna color her. I think I'm just gonna. And then I love this embossing folder. So then I just did that. And then we've got this page. I love that, the hibiscus. I'm going to do some coloring or something in there. So I need to do something. I don't know, maybe I'll stamp. I don't know. And then I got this little one. Just a little journal and ticket. And then again, with the family. And then another little... washi tape. I got that washi tape from the dollar store. Okay. 24 for $4 Canadian. Yeah. And then I threw that in there. I have to cut it off. So yeah, so that's what we did today. So yeah, and now everybody in the world is texting me because normally I'm done by now. So Monday. Okay, perfect. So yeah, give Joan's Junk Journals and More a follow. Yeah, I can't think anymore. I need another coffee. So that's where we are for today. So yeah, we will put her aside till next time. So thank you for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you. Who knows if I pop up during the week? I could. You never know, so have your notifications on just in case. Otherwise, we'll see you Friday. Bye, everyone.